Good morning, guys. Today is my first day on the regimen. I'm so excited. So I'm going to be doing like weekly check-ins just to see the progress of my skin. So this is how my skin is currently looking. So as you guys can see, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on here. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is such an exciting video for me because I truly didn't think that I would be filming such a video to sit here and tell you guys that an acne product has actually worked in clearing my acne. And before I even continue, I've shown you guys the clip that on the first day I started the regimen, my skin was looking pretty bad, and now I want to show you guys like a close-up of how my skin is currently looking. So let's roll that clip. Okay, you guys, this is not exactly, but this is 2 months in. I think I'm a few days into my third month, and this is how my skin is looking. I'm gonna bring you guys in so that you can see the amazing transformation that my skin has gone through. Okay, my nose had some huge pores, gone, completely gone. The sides of my face had so much active acne, and now I'm basically just left with scarring. Oh, and my forehead was a hot mess. My forehead is completely clear. In fact, I barely have any scarring on my forehead. Things are looking good, you guys. Things are looking so good. Look at my skin tone compared to how my skin tone looked before. It looks very vibrant, you know. And my skin also looks tight. Looks really tight, right? Like, wow, I am so impressed. I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it. 2 months, guys. 2 months. It's just been 2 months into the regimen, and my skin has actually cleared up. It's looking better than it was looking a year ago when my face started breaking out. So in month 2, what happened? Peeling and dryness subsided. I think if you haven't watched my first update, then you should, because I might be saying things and you're like, so watch that one, then come back and watch this one. So I am a few days into my third month. I think 10 days into my third month on the regimen, and I'm recapping month 2. So the peeling and drying, as far as the peeling and drying is concerned, it really went down, and that's because of the fact that I reduced the amount of benzoyl peroxide I was using. I decided, you know what, there's no rush here, Joanna. Just take your time, go at it slowly. You don't need to rush, you know. So I slowed things down quite a bit. I would just apply as much BP as I felt my skin was comfortable with. And I think I mentioned in that first video that eventually you're supposed to get to a finger length full of using BP. That's like the heart and soul of the regimen, and I've still not gotten there yet. So at this point in time, I'm up to, I don't know if you guys can really see what I'm doing, but I'm up to this much of BP at night and this much in the morning. So I'm almost at a finger length. I think by the end of month 3, I'll definitely be at a finger length full. I'll be at the heart and soul of the regimen. Now, I also bought a new kit. That kit I had, in fact, it's actually not completely over. The benzoyl peroxide is so much, I think it lasts me for like 5 months, but the moisturizer did get finished because you guys remember, due to my impatience, my skin was really dry and peeling, so I really had to put on a lot of moisturizer. So because of that, it really got finished quickly. And then the cleanser, I'm still using it. So the regimen, if you look at it that way, is actually not that pricey. 7,500 for the 3 things plus shipping and everything means that and this is a kit that's staying for 2 months, almost 2.5 months. I think that's pretty fair. In my opinion, I think that's fair. I have my notes down here as per usual. So I recently got a new kit. Now in the new kit this time I ordered the AHA glycolic acid. This is 10%. This is a chemical exfoliant, and this has now been what has really been exciting me about the regimen. You're supposed to incorporate this 1 month after you start the regimen, but because of how crazy my first month was and how impatient I was, I kind of had to really reduce the amount of benzoyl peroxide I was using to get my skin used to it again. So I didn't feel like I could add this into my regimen just yet. But now that my skin has really accustomed to the benzoyl peroxide, I felt like it was time to incorporate this. So I started using this about a week ago. And not a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So the first week I was using this was probably the last week of my second month. And I used it 3 times in the week, because you're also supposed to just work it into the regimen very slowly. And then this week, which is the second week, I've been doing it every other day and mixing it with a moisturizer. Eventually, I want to get to a point where I can do it every other day without the moisturizer. So I just apply this directly onto my skin with no moisturizer, and then also to do it every day. That's basically how the regimen is meant to go. But this thing, I've been using it for 2 weeks, and so far I can actually sit here and say I've seen a difference in my acne scarring. I had a lot of hyperpigmentation, especially in this particular area, and using this in those 2 weeks has significantly cleared up that hyperpigmentation. Now I do have a lot of scarring, quite a lot of scarring on my cheek area, so I'm hoping that consistent use of this for a couple of months will actually clear all of that up. So maybe I can read for you guys some of the things the glycolic acid says to do. Powerfully exfoliating. I think it is quite powerful, because in fact they recommend that while you're using this, you have to use a sunscreen. So when you use this, you have to use a sunscreen for 7 days, 7 good days after using this exfoliator, because I guess it's powerful, like they said. So it makes your skin very sensitive to the sunlight. So this is the same old sunscreen I have been using. This is the Hydrafacial MD sunscreen. It's SPF 40. So this is what I use every single day. It also says it improves skin texture and leaves complexion visibly smoother. That's absolutely true. First of all, when I wake up after using this thing, my skin is so smooth. Like, it's been a while, guys, since I actually had smooth skin. You know, like I can touch it here like this, and there are no like bumps. It's just actually smooth. You know, my makeup goes on like a dream. It says it reduces irritation. Ultra hydrating, absolutely. Like, you wouldn't think, right, that an exfoliator would actually leave you hydrated, but it leaves you, like, when I wake up, my skin is super soft and it feels so hydrated. And then comedogenic or comedogenic, I don't know, but basically it means it's not gonna clog your pores, and then it's fragrance free and dye free. So this is what I have currently been so excited about and loving, and I will keep using this until hopefully all my scarring and all my hyperpigmentation is gone. Okay, now let's talk about diet, because since I started my regimen, I think I talked about this in a video. I'm not sure if it's the first update or a whole other video, but how my diet has drastically changed because I attribute my acne to my diet. So I've been taking probiotics, which is basically foods, or I don't know if it's foods, or let me not give you guys definitions and then they turn out to be wrong. So I've been taking a drink called Kifa, spelled as kefir, which I talked about before. And some of you guys were asking, where did you get the Kifa grains? I'm going to write some info in the description box for you to check out where you can get them, how you can get your hands on them, and maybe also a video on how to make not a video, or rather steps. I'll have to sit down with my dad for him to write out for me how he makes it, because he's the one who makes it. And then also kombucha. So kombucha is made, it's like fermented tea. Fermented is something called Scooby. So you have to buy that Scooby and then use it to ferment your your tea. So I'll ask him about how he makes it and where he gets the Scooby and all, and I'll write it in the description box down below. My dad is the guru when it comes to diet, guys. He is just the guru. Like, I'm telling you guys, he just knows, he knows so much about diet. He's so woke when it comes to diet. Anyway, something else I've also been taking is bone broth, which thanks to my dad I now know is really, really good for collagen and skin. They're like this. So I've been taking a cup of bone broth every day, which is something so easy to make. If you can make it. You're just boiling some bones, beef bones. Yeah, you just boil bones, and yeah. And then also I've been taking some vitamin C tablets, which I actually have here. These are also super excellent. I think we bought these at Healthy You. Super excellent, you guys. Once again, thanks to my dad. This has so many benefits. In fact, he keeps telling me, Joanna, if you just take these vitamin C tablets, you will be so good to go, not just skin wise but overall health wise. So typically, or before, people used to get their vitamin C from fruits and vegetables. Even now many people still think that when you eat fruits and vegetables that you're getting vitamin C, which is really a beneficial vitamin to the body, but unfortunately our soil doesn't offer us vitamin C in our vegetables. You keep replanting in the same soil, and then there's the pesticides and all that. And even without the pesticides, even if you're eating organic vegetables and fruits, they still don't have that. They're not rich in those vitamins and nutrients, because the soil has been used over and over again. Okay, anyway, that's a whole other thing. That is a whole, maybe I should tell him to come and do a video on diet one of these days. So vitamin C is necessary for the production of collagen, a structural protein in connective tissue. That's collagen. And so it's therefore important for skin, bone, and joint health. There's so many benefits of this. I think I'll also write them in the description box down below, rather than bore you guys to death talking about it. For those who want to know more, you can just go to the description box. I'll write all the benefits, where you can get it, and the price. Anywho, next thing, I think I'd also mentioned this, I have greatly reduced how much wheat I take. I'll take the occasional chapati, even though nowadays we actually use flour, amaranth. I think amaranth is like terere made into flour, and then we also have sweet potato flour. So we mix that with wheat to make chapo, so it's not like too much wheat. And then we don't eat chapo all the time, so just once in a while. Sugar is out, especially when we had that the sugar has mercury. I was like so sugar, I don't take sugar in my tea or anything like that, which actually brings me to these tea bags here, which have been a lifesaver for me. These are the Kericho Gold Specialty Infusions tea. I love these teas, and after those other two teas in the market, I think this is like the most superior. The flavors are on point, and also this actually helps me to drink water, because I'm not someone who likes drinking water. I know people say they don't trust people who don't like drinking water. I guess you shouldn't trust me, because I really don't like drinking water. But these teas really help me to drink a lot of water, because they're tasty and I enjoy drinking them. And then since they're flavored, I don't have to add sugar into them. So that's more or less how I've changed my diet. It's so drastic from how I used to eat even just 6 months ago. It's extremely drastic, and I feel good. Like when you eat healthy, you actually feel good. I don't feel sluggish. I feel good. I feel upbeat. I feel energized, productive. So it actually feels really good to eat healthy. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I think I mentioned that I purchased these products from at Sugar Punch Kenya. I'll put more info in the description. I don't know why that word is giving me such a hard time today. I'll put more info on that in the description box and all. I think I even have a link that you guys can use to directly go and purchase the products. Some of you guys have actually started using the products and you've been telling me, how your journey is going. So keep sharing in case you're using the products. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so encouraging to me on this journey. You have no idea how encouraging it is to me. I feel like you're all so invested in my skin, and it feels so good, you know, like we're actually on this journey together, and it's been an amazing one with you guys. So thanks guys so much for all the support, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.